It's time. This feels like one of those watermelons with the rubber bands around it. Like you just never know when it's gonna explode. Okay. Can't ever put that back in the box either. This is like a once a year thing for me, honestly. And I'm very excited. Time to start putting things together. So, tonight is Wednesday. And I ended up picking up a shift at work today because they were short-staffed and desperately needed help. So I have not gotten anything done yet so far today. But I did want to show you, I did some shopping and I went to Ollie's. And for those of you who have an Ollie's in your area, you know that like that's kind of the place to get some good stuff. And I've been seeing some other crocheters on YouTube talking about how Ollie's bought out some of Joann's yarn. So I looked to see if maybe I could get a hold of some for really cheap, and they weren't wrong. However, what Ollie's does is they buy like 50,000 of one thing. So I got the Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing, right? And it's normally at Joann's, I think $12.99 or $11.99 was what I was paying for it, which I never paid that much because I always used coupons. But I don't know if you can see the Ollie's tag, but $5. Not a bad deal. That being said, Ollie's only had 3 colors, and they only had one of the Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing colors. So the color that I got is deep teal. So I don't know if my lighting is gonna do me dirty today, but it's like, it's blue in the center and then like almost white on the outside. And I think I got like 3 or 4 of these. I also got Bernat Blanket, the smoky green. They had this, and I got 3 skeins of this also for $5. And then one that I've never seen before. I don't remember Joann's having this one. And this is the Bernat Blanket Twist. It looks a lot like the puzzle yarn. And so like it's got a really cool pattern, and it's like blues and greens and a little bit of white and gray. It's called High Tide. And this was also only $5. So I think I got 3 of these as well. So all together, I think I got like 10 skeins of yarn for $50. I'm not mad about it, honestly. I'm pretty impressed. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of it yet. This I think I'm going to use a lot for like the cheeky turtles because those have been selling really well for me. The puzzle yarn, I'm not sure yet. Like, it could be a lot of cool things, but I'll kind of decide as I go. And then honestly, I also have no idea what I'm using the deep teal Perfect Phasing yarn for, but I think it would probably be really cool. Like the Perfect Phasing yarn works really well for the Winnie dragons from Red Mills Crochet. So I might hold one of these aside for a Winnie dragon. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'll use this for yet. Now, also this past week, I have been ordering things on Amazon because why not? And I tried for the life of me to get a pair of sinker safety eyes into a couple of plushies that I was working on, and I could not get them in without like really hurting my hands. So I bought 2 different tools to try out. This is the first one. It's literally just a wooden ball on a metal like pole, but you take your sinker safety eye, put it through, and then where it sticks up, you set the backing on, and then you just set this on and push it down really hard. And I tried it out and it works pretty well, honestly. So not upset with this. I got a set of 3 of these, 3 different sizes for $11 maybe. And then I thought, you know, if those don't work, I want to try something else. So I got an actual safety eye tool. So again, you put the safety eye on here with the backing, and then you just press it down. And it has a couple different attachments for the bottom, but I put in the one that works really well for the 25mm sinker eyes. And honestly, I could do this one-handed. Like it's going to change the game for the bigger plushies. So really excited about that. I don't think anything else is super new as far as like things that I've purchased, but market prep is going pretty well. So I've basically got an entire bin full of body parts that all need to be sewn together and made into plushies. And so that's probably what I'm going to do for the rest of this week. And I will just show you things as I make them. So this is not even all of the body parts that I've done in the past, what, 2.5 weeks since my last market. I've also got this entire bag full of body parts because I just refuse to actually sit down in my craft room and focus on things. And so I've been just making things upstairs, and I never have all of the things that I need upstairs. So I don't usually keep stuffing up there. So I primarily have made like all of the empty skeletons of all of the things that I need for my market. And it's time to actually like put them all together, get eyes in things that need eyes, and get all of the sewing done. And so I think that's probably what I'm gonna work on tonight. And like I showed in my last video, I have a box of items that are finished, but they're not part of my inventory yet. And my plan is to basically fill this box, and then as soon as this box is full, go back through my square inventory and redo all of that. And right now, this is all that there is in there. So it's pretty empty. My goal is to get this filled within the next like 24 hours. Okay, it's Sunday. My next craft show is Friday. We are in crunch time. So at this point, I am just trying to get done what I can get done, and I'll have you follow along. So right now, I have 2 full bins of plushies. That is about $1,700 worth of inventory. But that doesn't include a lot of my items because I won't put things in the bin and add them to the inventory until they are 100% done. So similar to my fill the bin video that I did before my last show, I'm going to be working on a lot of stuff for the show this time. Now, last time I was still off of work because of surgery. So don't get any big ideas that this is going to be like some amazing, huge fill the bin thing. But I am going to try and get done what I can get done. It's 3 o'clock on Sunday. I work at 5. So I'm just going to work on my way through. So I am working on my ballerinas right now. So this is what they'll look like when they're done, except that they will have like a little nose and mouth because I have not done the embroidery yet. So I have 2 of them that just need embroidery. Otherwise, they're all done. I have 9 of them that are like this, where they've got their body, but no ears and no arms, and the embroidery is not done. The feet are not laced. And then I have 1 that is missing a head still. So I need to find the yarn for that, but that one's not going to be priority right now because at least these ones I know that I can get done for the most part between the next hour before work and then after work. So at least these should be mostly done today. That's my hope. I also have all of my cheeky turtles with their little booties. I don't know how well you can see them, but I have all the shells done for these. I just have to weave in ends and then put the shells on the correct bodies to make sure that they fit. And then those will be good to go in the bin.
I have been working on crocheted lavender today as well. So I think I got 5 or 6 of those done. And then after that, it's really just kind of getting things organized and making sure that I know where everything is so that I know, one, what to pack to work on at the show for things that just need little finishing touches. And two, I need to get everything organized because we have to pack the car Wednesday night because I work a double shift on Thursday and we have to leave at like 5 a.m. on Friday. So yeah, it's really just crunch time.
At this point, I just buckled down and I got as much done as I could with these ballerinas. I didn't end up getting them all done, but I got enough done to where like I felt comfortable going into this next market. And then after I was done with all of these, I was able to just pack that table right up because that does go to my shows with me. Honestly, though, the ballerinas, like, I love them so much, but the embroidery on them is a little bit annoying and there are a lot of ends to weave in. So I would say, like, if you're going to do these for your market, I would be cautious of that. But at least I was able to get those done. The turtles were easy because, like I said, all I had to do was weave in a couple ends and then make sure that all of their shells matched. And then here we go. Tent walls are packed. Bins are full.
All my mice are done. Little cheeky turtles in there. I also got some bee keychains done.
And I've got a couple of things kind of packed around and ready to go. And my yarn bag, my tables, my tent. Boxes are kind of organized. So that's what I'm going to be doing the rest of the night.
And I will see you all at my market in my next video. Thanks for watching.